Hey guys, and welcome back to Teenage Talk UK. This video is going to be the first in a series called The Book Corner. This might be joined with Lulu, I do not know at the precise moment. We are both on different pages and we need to talk about the channel at the moment. But anyway, this video is going to be talking about what books I got for Christmas and also what books I am reading or have read in the end of 2018 into 2019. I am still getting that mixed up to this day. So, I'm going to start with the books that I had gotten for Christmas, and these are in chronological order of me having them. So the first book which I got for Christmas is a book by Kate O'Hearn. This is Pegasus and the Flame, also known as Pegasus, I think in the Olympians or something. And this is a book which I have read before at school, and I've just gotten it mainly because I might reread it. I'm not going to try and do synopsises of books because I usually can't summarise books properly unless I read the entire thing and it's really fresh in my mind. So that's the first book I got, and it is my third book by Kate O'Hearn. The second book which I got from Lulu is Noughts and Crosses by Malorie Blackman. I've had the rest of the series for about 3 months now, and I finally got the first one in the series. I cannot wait to read this because Malorie Blackman is one of my favourite authors, and I'm once again not going to do the synopsis because I don't understand how to do that. Now, I also had gotten book vouchers, which I spent pretty much most of them on books now, and these are all the books that I have purchased with these book vouchers in somewhere in late 2018. No, they're all in 2019, very early on, just because of reasons. And the first book, I'm so sorry about the bookmark hanging out of it, I've been reading it, is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. Now, I'm not going to explain what Peter Pan is, mainly because it's an old fairy tale and I've been obsessed with Peter Pan since I was a little girl, so I have finally bought the book and I am not even midway through reading it. This is a little fun fact. I read more than one book at a time, so it's usually let's do this book and that book at the same time, so I get a break. And the next book I got is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is a book which has been made into a film on Netflix, and the only reason I'm reading it is generally because I want to see what extra stuff they took out of the movie. I do not know if I'll be buying the other two books which come after it. And the next book which I bought alongside on the same day is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Elias Anyes. I'm so sorry if I just butchered that name because I usually do. This is by one of my favourite authors. He also wrote Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and I cannot wait for the sequel to come out. So I decided trying one of his other works, and this is, to me, similar, but I cannot wait to read this. But I've been telling myself, wait until the sequel to Ari and Dante comes out before reading this. I'm trying to get this video under 10 minutes. You can probably tell by how I'm rambling. And I've literally just bought these 3 books today, so this is going to be fun. So the next one is another Netflix film which I wanted to read about. This is The Kissing Booth by Beth Reekles. I can't say the surname. And this is obviously a book about 2 best friends. She ends up dating her brother, and that's all I'm going to really say because I think I've just kind of spoiled it. I'm this person. Don't ever ask me about something if you know me. I will spoil it in some shape or form. Another book which I watched the film of, and now I'm into reading the book. So hopefully this will go down well. I'm hoping, otherwise I've just screwed myself. The next book is a book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer. This is Cinder. I have had my eye on this book series for about a year now, after seeing it in a book review. I never thought of picking it up, mainly because I don't like parody books, but now I've recently been reading Peter Pan. I have been into more parody books, so this is obviously a parody of Cinderella, and I have not read it yet, but it seems to be very interesting, and my mum is threatening to steal it and read it as well. The last book which I have bought today is a book which I love the film, I will recommend the film, and it's Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is, the film was amazing. I did not expect to love the film, and now I'm on to the book, and this story, I know it's going to drive it home for me. I love the film, so yeah. And I have books which I have literally have to move them from behind me, which I am reading now. I've just really have already mentioned I read more than one book at a time, usually up to 5 books, but that's generally because I read too many genres. But I have finished one book this month, and it's taken me actually 2 weeks to read, and that is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This is her first teen book to come out, and in my opinion I have mixed feelings about this book. I've never read one of Victoria Schwab's books. I am planning on reading Darker Shade of Magic sometimes this year. In my opinion, I do not really like the book. It's not as gripping as I thought it was. It feels really squished together. The pacing seems too fast, and even though I don't really like it, I am still going to try to read The Darker Shade of Magic. It's about a girl who can pull the veil, which is the between of life and death, and it's really just about her coming to understanding with it. That's all I'm going to really say about that, because otherwise I'm going to spoil the book. But I only finished this a couple days ago, and I read this for a book club which I have online with Amino, so hooray for that. And the books which I am set to read, or I'm starting to read this month, is Ghost Town by Rachel Caine. This is book 9 in the Morganville Vampire series, and I absolutely love the series. I'm waiting for myself to finish all 15 books in order to do an entire series review, and that's going to be one long video, considering it is a 15-book series. The second book which I've already started to read, but not much of it, is The Duff by Cody Keplinger. Again, another film, but I wanted to read the book, and I have not read much of it because I was reading The City of Ghosts. I'm so sorry for anyone who absolutely would hate me for the sake of this book. The next book which I'm reading is The Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. I said the surname wrong again. I am having struggles reading all the Harry Potter books at the moment. I've had them for a year. Lua's got the exact same thing. I don't actually know if she's read the first yet, but I am almost halfway through it now, so hopefully I'll be on to the Prisoner of Azkaban sooner or later. And the final one is, I'm sorry for the glare which is going to come up with this book, because it's not my book, it's actually a library book, is The Six of Crows by Leah Bavado. I wasn't that sure if I was going to buy this book and read it, so I decided to get it out of my school library, and at the moment I am struggling with the pacing, which I think I might be returning it. I do have one other book, but I'm not putting it on camera due to it not being mine. It's a friend's, but I am reading Cassandra Clare's, I think it's City of Bones. I'm going to get this wrong, because I have City of Heavenly Fire and I think a Clockwork Angel or something down there in my bookshelf, and I haven't even started them. You can't see them because all my school books are piled up in front of them. But anyway, there will be a small update video coming on from the channel from me and Lou combined. So anyway, see you all later. Bye.